Hi, welcome to the 7th day of Quiltmas. My name is Tammy, I'm the Siberian Wind, and I'm glad you're here. I am so incredibly honored to be part of Quiltmas this year. I have watched for at least the last couple of years, and I've always kind of lurked from the background, and I'm so excited and honored that I was invited to join in this year. So this is my first Quiltmas, so be nice with me. I have thought about the theme this year, and the theme is present. And I definitely want to give you guys a present. So one lucky winner will win what I have made to send home. And I'll show you guys that in just a moment. But I want to talk to you about what this holiday season means to me. And I know a lot of people celebrate different holidays. If you see a Yule log, you know that they're celebrating Yuletide with that. Or maybe it's just a borrow from Yuletide over to a Christmas celebration. If you see a Christmas tree or a stocking, kind of like our little stocking ornaments, then you know we're probably celebrating Christmas and we're waiting for Old St. Nick. If you see a lot of bows up this time of year, you will typically think of Christmas, or you will think that they're festive, especially if they're in red, green, gold, those kinds of colors, or even silver. And then, of course, if you see a candy cane, you're going to think of Christmas. I mean, you could think of Mary Had a Little Lamb, but you're probably going to think of Christmas because it's that time of year. And this one's loud. I apologize. I didn't realize they were so loud until I pulled them off the tree. If you see bells somewhere, or if you see the shape of a bell, you would either think of the Liberty Bell or you would think of Christmas, with all of the Christmas bells that you tend to see decorating even like street posts this time of year. So my special word is also going to be something I want you guys to guess what I used for the gift. So the special word that we are going to use for my channel is the word shapes. So I want you to think through all of the potential shapes that you might use for checkers. So I have made a checkerboard, and my late grandmother had made one of these or was given one. I don't know. She never signed it, so I don't know if she made it herself. But in her things, we found a fabric checkerboard, and I thought it was absolutely darling. I don't know where it's at now, so it might be out in my garage somewhere in a box, tucked away, but it's probably tucked away for safekeeping. I'm sure it's not. I never donated it or anything, so it's somewhere. I just don't know where. But I decided to recreate her checkerboard, and I don't know how she did hers, or whoever did it, I don't know how they did it. I just know that there was a fabric checkerboard in her things. And one of the things her checkerboard did not have was enough pocket space to hold all of the checkers. So I decided that if I was going to recreate her checkerboard, I would add the extra spaces. So the checkerboard itself, I started working on that to make my blindfold challenge video. So if you guys have not checked that out, it was uploaded on December 3rd and aired that evening. So I was blindfolded and trying to put together all 64 of the squares you need for a checkerboard. And I did have to rip them out and redo them because they were not accurate enough to complete a checkerboard, but that's okay. It was a learning experience. And so I bordered it out in some more of the truck fabric. This is red trucks with Christmas garland on it, and it's the same fabric that's used on the back. And then I bordered it with a little bit of the green plaid, and then at either end is a very long 2-part pocket, and it is lined with the green plaid. So you have a fantastic place to store your checkers, and you can also put a pencil and a scorecard in there. And it is washable because it is made out of quilting cotton and cotton batting. So there's a thin layer of batting in here, and it is quilted all around the checkerboard squares. And there's some quilting on the sides as well as behind the pockets. And the checkerboard does roll up so that you can tie it into a bow and carry it with you. And I did test it out. Once the checkers are in here, they do stay put. So you don't have to worry. They will stay tied up nice and neat in their little checkerboard game board. So this is what I will be sending home with one of you. I want you to think of all the outlines that you could use for a checkerboard piece and leave that in the comments for me. If you guys have not checked out the 6 previous Quiltmas videos, please make sure there's links in the description box to link you out to those videos, and make sure to check out the other 5 coming after me. It will end with Tom the Colorblind Quilter on December 12th. After his video, we will all have the link to fill out the entry form in our description boxes. So come back and check out one of the content creators participating in Quiltmas, and you'll be able to click through on their link to the entry form. That will be open through midnight, December 14th, UK time, which I believe equates to 7 p.m. Eastern time. Then after that, the drawing will be 4 p.m. Eastern on December 15th, where we will get to find out who is taking home my checkerboard or one of the many other Quiltmas projects that you guys have seen this year. So thank you for joining me. If you would like a copy of the instructions, I didn't write a full pattern for this, but I will put some instructions together. If you do want a copy of the instructions, I would be happy to provide those. Just leave me a comment, or even better, send me an email. Let me know you want the instructions, and I will send those out to you. They're very basic instructions. Not a lot of measurements go into it, but I will give you the measurements that I do have for it. I have a live video that will be coming out this evening as well. So please make sure that you check out the other content here on my channel. And if you like this content, as well as any other content, please make sure to hit the like button below the videos, and please hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more content from me, I would love to have you join me along for my quilting journey, and I'd love to support you in yours. So please don't forget to put that special word in the entry form starting on December 12th so that you can be entered to win this checkerboard. Until then, I will see you next time. Bye.